What up, traders? How we doing? You made it to the one, the only Money Mitch. And guess what, guys? Do you feel like it's burning out there? No worries. Just stay on the swing. Keep swinging. We'll get through the market. Welcome to Money Mitch. It's time for Money Making Mitch. When investors need a story, we're going to the moon. Welcome to Money Mitch, where story is everything. I'm here to find you the next opportunity. It's all about the green hands. Now we all know the bull market is here to stay. Money Mitch. What up, traders? How we doing out there? I hope you guys are enjoying the market as I'm enjoying it also. Where have I been? Enjoying the market. No one likes this down market. Of course, we're going to be a little upset when not enjoying the day, seeing a lot of our investments turn around a little bit. And my swing trades that I was looking at to take that we talked about Friday. Guess what, guys? Got stopped out of most of them today, and maybe should have held on to one or two of them. But you know how I am. I try to stick to my levels. Got washed out today, and it's just the way it goes. Let's go ahead and let's get right into it. What's going on out there? We got RSQ1 Boss in the house, Tom Hertz, Max in the house, Tony, Easy, RG. What's up, guys? If you guys are new to the show, definitely say hello. Give me a thumbs up and say what's up in the chat. What you guys like today, what you didn't. And yes, Hertz, AMC down. I'll talk about how I took a shot in AMC. Yes, I said it. I took a shot in AMC today. Got stopped out of the trade, but I'll tell you guys exactly the levels that I'm looking at to recover those levels for potential re-entry. We'll definitely keep an eye out on it. You guys know it. Thinking about it. Everyone got to plan until you get punched by Facebook. Yes, we got it. Lele, we'll get at it. Let's stay up. Layla, I haven't seen you in a little while. How is those trades? I know that you like those cheaper names and get to nail a bunch of these. So let's go ahead and get it out. Is this live? As live as can be. As you guys hear me stutter, get through this. Let's go ahead and keep it at it. Hit the thumbs up. FDX on my radar for reversal plays. Not a bad one to take a look at, James, as we talked about Chaikin and the FDX indicator. If you guys don't know who Chaikin is, Mark Chaikin from Chaikin Analytics. We'll see what happens, and let's keep it going. All right, let's take a look here at the overall market. What did we get in the SPY, and what's happening, really? I mean, the big question that I have is, and I'll show you guys the monthly, are we going to get a similar time period like we got through this period right here, which was August through November? So last time August through November happened last year, what did we get, guys, right? We got a month up of September, and then we got a sideways month. Well, August, a up month, down month in September, down month in October, but then a breakout going into November. This is kind of the same way that I'm expecting the market to react here. Let's take a look right now. What did we get? We got a green month, August, a red month, September, is we can stay in the green or stay somewhere between this 450 and 425 on the downside. I think we're going to get this to be a red candle, if not a slight green candle. And then we're going to look for the breakout going into November. As you guys can see, I always look back to see what could potentially happen. This is what happened last time. We'll see if we get that same kind of look. And if we got that bottom attempt today and we don't come back towards this 425, we'll take a look at it. Looking at PRI, Capri Holdings, do you see now as a decent time? I'll definitely take a look at it for you, Chip. Just stick around. We'll get into some ticker time at the end here. Just going to go through the overall market sentiment right now. The Qs, could we have drawn a better picture here on the Qs? If you guys remember, we were actually talking about this last week on the Qs. Last week, Monday, we were right here. Okay, guys, we were up here at this 369, and we started talking about, would we come back towards 375, or would we come back to test 350? And as you guys can see, we actually came back and tested all the way down towards this level today. I don't want to see that line crack, this trend line. This comes back all the way from would be September 21st in 2020, and we've tested this a couple of times. We definitely don't want to see a crack and close below that. So I don't want to see a close below 350 tomorrow. I would like to see the Qs recover into the green, and then I'd be taking a look at some of these tech names that are beaten down, and I'm going to be looking for a lift right back up. Of course, if we do break 350, one of the names that I'm looking for a big time breakdown, if that does happen, is Tesla. But if we hold it, then we could get back through that 800. Who knows? Maybe get back to 860s, 900 by the end of the year, and then I won't be looking too bad, as I've been playing Tesla a couple times, and we did play this one and call out 1,000 price target. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at, like we always do, at some sector and industry analysis. You guys in the chat, let me know if a certain sector or industry is standing out to you. Looks like we got about 91 people watching right now. We got 23 likes. You guys smash the likes. Let's go ahead and get it on up. If there's a particular industry that you want me to take a look at, hit that like. Let me know in the chat, and I'll take a look. All right, so what I always do is I work from sector to industry to stocks. So let's go ahead and do just that. Utilities, not bad, doing well today. Really regulated electricity kind of led us today. You can take a look at some names like Duke with a nice push back up from the 200-day moving average. We'll see if this can get back towards 102 tomorrow. We want to see it hold 100 on pullbacks. Let's keep going. Let's go into energy. Energy, you guys have been seeing a bunch of these kind of make the moves on up. Here's another one. I know that there was a lot of people playing CEI. Take a look at REI today, getting 12 million shares of trading. And I do like this chart. We had multiple resistance here at 329, or you could call it up towards 330s. And we really pushed through there today. We're going to be looking for hourly pullbacks to that level. So I would like to see maybe a pullback, let's say from this high, where you come back closer towards here. Maybe you crack down a little bit towards 328, but really holding kind of down towards the next level, which would be 319, and then getting back above 370 tomorrow. This is REI. This is one I will definitely take a look at to see if we can break down and start cracking back out. We'll see what happens on this one. I am going to keep a close eye on this one. This is REI, Ring Energy. This is only if we get the market to continue going in direction. Looking at FedEx, we'll take a look at that, Rodney. I know that James wanted to talk about it, so I'll definitely take a look. NGG, energy. Some people are talking about NGG. Well, what's that one? I don't know that one. Oh, another energy stock, utilities, diversified. Looks like this one's getting that shadow fill. Looks like we might get a move back up towards 6184s. I'd be looking for that one to kind of clear that gap there. Benzinga, what's going on? How we doing? What's up out there? How we doing? What sectors could grow next year? Digitalization, infrastructure. Okay, that's a great question. I mean, I'll take a second right quick. You guys give me a likes and a thumbs up. Let's take a look at what can we get next year. So to me, next year questions are going to be all about different assets that could get hot. To me, I would pay attention to, of course, blockchain technologies. I would pay attention towards sports gambling. I'd pay attention towards programmatic advertising. And I'd also pay attention to a big area where most people are going to see, which is first, LiDARs and charging stations. Both of those are going to come kind of hand in hand, I think, because we need autonomous really to kick off for EVs to take it to the next wave. And then we also are going to need these charging stations and the infrastructure set so that we can get the EVs where we want to get them. So that's kind of the ones that I'd take a look at. Specific names, you can go ahead and take a look at the research and you can find what names stand out. If you want, bring it right here on Money Mitch and we'll take a deep dive. Let's go ahead and keep going. What are we seeing out in the charts on the sectors? If we keep going down, actually what really broke us down was technology today. Of course, you guys have seen the cues, but one thing I will point out is that we're, at least from my index, we're slowly getting up towards the 200-day moving average, and I think this is where we're going to start finding some support. So could we have maybe another down day? Yeah, I think we could maybe have a slight another down day where this would hold and come back into play. But I really do want to see this come right back into play and get right back above these levels, because if not, then it's going to go ahead and approach these levels down towards 10,000. And we don't want to see that happen, because that's, of course, breaking down the cues even further. We want to see it bounce right off these levels and start coming back up. Today, Verb did well. These are cheaper stocks, as you guys can see. That's what did well today. It was a bunch of cheaper stocks here that's standing out to me. Nothing really big. I mean, maybe you could look at Gree, but I mean, this is a kind of a trappy stock. Rocket Lead did kind of push back up off that bottom there, but nothing that I would pay attention to. All right, so consumer cyclicals. I'll let you guys know about what I was stopped out on, and then I'll start hitting from the chat what you guys want to talk about. I see a lot of things being mentioned, and that's what I like. I have no problem with you guys talking about it in the chat, and we can go more in depth. Now, maybe even cannabis will rebound next year. I do think cannabis can rebound next year, because I do think that next year we get decriminalization in the industry. And for that being mentioned, check out the cannabis conference, guys. This is going to be next week. This is actually next week. Yeah, next week on Wednesday and Thursday, the 13th and 14th, we're going to actually have a cannabis conference that's in person in New York City. If not, you guys can tune in virtually right here on Benzinga. Let's keep going. Let's get into some of these and talk about what are we seeing out there. I'm thinking solar might continue to rise. Hey, I too am thinking that solar up, but I'll show you what I'm a little concerned about here. So in solar, I've been watching this for a very long time, guys. I can tell you it's been all the way since this time right here, this June 14th. This is when I tried to call the bottom. And yes, it's been the bottom, but it's looking like we're going right back to that. We had multiple attempts to break out, right? 1, 2, 3. And what did we do, guys? We came up through it, came down, came up through it, and now we're just not holding, guys. We're not holding the pattern. And when I always talk about we get that third push, we want to see that support hold, and then we want to see breakout. So now we're going towards support. The real key is from this point, do we get the breakout? We want to go ahead and see a quick reversal, not a breakdown of that 313, and then right back up here, giving us that 400 look. Let's see what happens. I mean, if it can hold on tomorrow, give us a really strong day, we'll see if solar can get back up ripping. Getting a shopping list for semis equipment, okay. I can't blame you for that one. Auto parts were really good. GT was actually on my list. I've been talking about GT for a little while. Let's take a look there. GT, we can take a look at auto parts here and take a look at some of the names in that area. So some of the names in that area that I'm seeing UFab, not looking too bad. Look how much volume got in this one 2 or 3 days ago. Don't really know the name, but I'm going to take a look at it. Unique Fabricating Inc. I'll take a look at that. You got GT, of course. That's been doing great. Let's take a look at some of these. VNE, that's been doing well. You can take a look at some of those. Let's take a look. Holly. I did see Holly there. That's a SPAC, a DSPAC there, HLLY. That one's not looking too bad. Needs to get back above 1250, but there's not much room here for this. So maybe ANO or AutoNation, AN. There you go. Let's see if AutoNation gets that next leg up towards 150. That's kind of where I can see this one breaking out through the 130s. We'll keep an eye on it. All right. So I did say that I was going to talk about some of the ones that I did get stopped out on. So I did get stopped out on CCL, guys. Cardinals 25.67. I let it come down towards 25.50s, but then as soon as it popped back up and didn't get back above that level and it kind of hit it and then turned around, I sold immediately here at 25.50s. Got out for a small loss on this one. Had a chance to take a winner. Did take some shares off because it was a bigger position at first. So when we got above the 26, I was able to take some off, but it didn't really ride up. And maybe in pre-market could have taken, 50 cents on this name, 60 cents, but I was looking for bigger than $1 on this one. Risked about 40 cents in this one. So, hey, that's how it goes sometimes. And you're not always going to get your swing trade. Another one that I did get stopped out on is ULCC Frontier. It actually recovered later in the day, and so it's not looking too bad because of that recovery. But I wasn't trying to hold on to this downturn, so I actually sold out through the 1630s here, losing only 10 cents, and maybe should have held towards 16. I was thinking about holding towards that level, and maybe I sold out early. Gonna regret this one, but it was a tough day for me. I didn't want to stick around, so I got out, and I'd rather be risk adverse than kind of get stuck in the name. So that's ULCC Frontier got stopped out, and that's the way that the cookie crumbles. One that I am going to be watching to see if it does crack is Tesla, TLSA. We'll see if that kind of breaks down because it did go to 100 today, but then quickly turned around. We'll see what happens in Tesla the next couple of days. Want to catch up with the chat now? You guys know I did stop out on a couple of names, but like always, there's swing trades. You got to know you're out, and if it's not working and the environment's not working, I'm not going to stick around. I don't want to see that level break on me right now on the indexes. Next thing you know, I find myself holding a couple of bags. That's just not the way I want to approach it here. All right, time to catch up with the chat. What's going on out there? Some people are talking about Ford and GM holding up. John O in the house. What's up? How we doing out there? Jetblue. That was actually one of the stocks I gave on Friday that I liked. So I'll definitely take a look at that for you, John O. And like always, guys, smash the like. If you guys got a stock you guys want to take a look at. Let's take a look here at that one that John O just mentioned, which was JetBlue. Let's see what's happening on JetBlue. This is one of my favorite airlines just to fly. But let's take a look here at the chart. Looks like we finally got above that 1588, came below it, then cleared it. Make sure it holds that on pullbacks, maybe 16 even on pullbacks. That's what I would want to see. I wouldn't want to see it break down through 1590 because then immediately it could be right back down towards 1530s. But it does look interesting here. JetBlue, I would keep an eye on it. And another one that I like is UAL. So let's see how that one did today. Really great day, actually, because it held the high up here. That's what I like to see. This is actually looking pretty strong. If we get a strong day in the market tomorrow, we could see UAL continue the move towards 55. That's going to be the level that's going to be the next stop level for me. And I'm going to watch this one. UAL might take a trade on it tomorrow through 52. We'll see what happens in UAL. All right, Verb took off today. Yeah, I did see that one move a little bit, but not the biggest mover there. I'll keep going. All right, so two stocks I have on my radar, Bug Log talking about AVP and Sumo. We'll pay attention to those. Those are a little bit further out in time. Like you said, 2022. We'll pay attention to that. Why do you like AVP? It's making 52 weeks low. Big Bill, I think that would be just because of the business story. I mean, we're talking about a cloud stock that has Microsoft support. And so that's probably why they're taking a look at it. I mean, I can't blame them. Microsoft support, small company, cloud. It has a lot of things going for it. But one thing that Big Bill clearly stating out, and I can't blame him for it, is the technicals aren't there. That's one thing it definitely doesn't have going for it. It's definitely breaking down there. Something you don't want to be going after, especially a falling knife there. All right, keep going in the chat. What's going on out there? Bravo. Let's keep it going. WBX being mentioned by Hertz. I'll get into that in a second. Let's see what other stocks are being mentioned up here. I'm going to scroll up a little bit. NGG being mentioned. Spryer, Lindsay, if you went to the SPAX attack today, I actually talked about this exact ticker, SPIR. So check out the SPAX attack today. It was on the Benzinga TV stream, and you can see exactly what we talked about that stock. All right, I want to keep going with the chat. Go another one here. Facebook is dropping. Yeah, that's for sure. Let's go to GM. GM was one that I was taking a look at, and I actually talked about this one recently because I wanted to see what's going to happen. I know GM has been doing more and more talks about their electric Silverado, and I think that's going to help them really get that lift. And if there's anything that's going to happen, I think with these kind of OME auto manufacturers is in the long run, you're going to see that they're going to be able to really kick some butt in EV. So I'm looking for this one to kind of maybe come back into a little chop zone between 47 and 55 because it's already made that move. But let's see it chop out here for like a month or two, 3 months, maybe January into the next year. You see a big lift in GM. Forward, let's take a look at it. Looking good. Kind of have a cup. Let's see if we get a handle, maybe a pull down to 1375. And then you get that next lift on up, which takes it over here in that area. That's what I would be looking for, kind of this cup and handle look. We'll see if we get it on forward. And this is, of course, the weekly, so we're looking even a little bit further back. What's up? What's up? How we doing out there? Mitch, how's your dog doing? My dog's doing great, man. I got 2 dogs, so gotta have them. And with that being mentioned, let's take a look at the Rover stock. A lot of people are looking for stocks to get into because the market is looking tough. This is one dip that I do like at 13. 13 looking good for this stock. I would want to see it get right back up there to the highs and break out through 15. This is Rover Group. ROVR. It's more of an investment type for me, but I don't mind this one at all. All right, going to go ahead, and I see a lot of stocks rolling through the chat, so we're going to do something a little bit more fun. Let's go ahead and play a little game, guys. Let's play a little bullish and bear kind of game. I'm not going to go into the technicals because I want to go through as many tickers as you guys want. So I'm just going to literally say bull or bear, maybe a quick comment or two. You guys in the chat, join in on the game. Press 1 if you're bullish, 2 if you're a bear. Let's go ahead. Let's get the party started. First one up, and I got to get ready for this. So let me get a little sip here. A little Money Mitch round here. Let's go ahead. Let's get a little money round going. All right, so first one up, we got Visa. I'm a bull. Let's go ahead. Bullish. Let's go ahead. Charge Point. Next one up. Bear right now. Looks like we're heading towards 10. Next one up. You guys got to be fast in the chat. When you guys hear the name, press that button. Oh, I'm going to be quick with it. Ooh. I'm going to go bear on this one, Daniel. And I still got to say, Daniel, I love the Max Verstappen. If you guys don't know, I am going to be going to Formula One myself. Some bands here. Got that 3-day pass. Can't wait to get to the Formula One. Let's keep going. Work sport here. WKSP. I'm a bear on this one right now until it turns back around. Next one up, Netflix, NFLK. Ooh. I'm gonna go out on a limb here with Netflix. I'm gonna say bullish on the Netflix. Let's keep going. AVIR. I don't even know this one, but just based on the chart, we're gonna go bullish, double bottom. If it breaks that 40, it closes this gap. But if it goes through that high, I join in on that fun. Looks like a good stock that has some momentum. Bullish right now. Let's keep going. DRE, Duke Reality Group. Bullish. I like it. I like the chart. Like the hold of support there, 48. Let's keep it going. STLA. Hertz bringing up one. All right, I like it. 200-day moving average. Beautiful right there. Let's keep going. TDAC. Ooh, you're going to put me on the radar here. Chris actually said bullish on this one on SPAX Attack. I'm going to go bear here on TDAC. Keep it going, chat. I see you guys ripping in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. Keep it up. There, the chat catching up. The chat messages were catching up to me, and it was like, boom. It took up so much that it literally, I'm proud of you guys. I'm proud of you. If I could give you guys a thumbs up, I would give you guys a thumbs up right now. Let's keep going. Let's get these rolling through. I'm about to actually use my chat on YouTube because you guys are engaging so much. So let's keep going. Put the tickers in the chat that you guys want answered. Looks like I got Z. Z's the next one. Let's go Zillow. We're going to go bear here, even though I like the competitor open. I'm actually bullish on, but it is looking like it's turning around there. Just like a lot of stocks. It's tough. I like the story, but the technicals say bearish on this one also. So that was Z that was mentioned in the chat. Looks like there's a lot of ones and twos flowing through. That's what I like to see, you guys. Moonshining. Hertz. Pinkies up. I could use a little moonshine. You guys know where to send it to me if you guys want. All right, let's keep going. Some other stocks. Roblox, RBLK. Bullish Roblox into December. I like it. It's a strong name on a weak market. Let's keep it going. Daniel, let's go ahead. Next up, what do we got out there? SOS. I'm seeing mentioned in the chat. Oh, this is such a bear. The SOS should literally just shoot up the flare right now. Just, I saw it shoot it up. It's definitely, that's a horrible looking chart. JPM by Postman. Let's take a look. JPM. Ooh, Morgan. Where are we going? Bullish on the banks. Let's keep it going. Bullish on JPM. That's a one for me. Affirm being mentioned in the chat. Oh, I'm gonna go bear here. This is probably where we'll go against each other, guys. I'm gonna go bear here on Affirm. What are you guys in the chat? All right, let's keep going. Tesla, Alex B is bullish. I already said I'm a little bearish with that chart right now. It needs to get back above. OSTK being mentioned here. Oof, this is a hard one because I actually gave a bullish call on this one. We'll see what happens right now. It just came back towards that 74. I'm going to say bullish from here. Bullish SG. I'm bullish on OSTK. BLNK, blink charging. How many of these can I get through? Ooh, this one's turning around. I think this one cracks down and heads down big towards 18. I'm a bear on blink, even though it looked good the other day when FSIL started making a move. CIDM being mentioned in the chat. Cinedigm. Oof, this one actually looks interesting. I like the pattern here. Nice little W, looking strong. Couple days, buy this. What I would look for is maybe a move towards 250, but a really nice, strong, clean out breakout through 270s. Not a bad one to take a look at. Cheaper name if you guys want to take a look at it. All right, guys, I'm catching up to my breath here, but let's go ahead and do one more here. United Health. Oh, this one's looking like it wants to hold the 200-day moving average. That's the only thing you got right now. Friday's low. 383.12s. Hang on to that 383. I wouldn't even focus on the 12 part. Just 383 needs to hold on there. If not, it could be heading back down. And that's UNH here. UNH, United Health Group. That's going to be it for me, guys, on the Money Mitch part of the fast pace there. I'm going to take a deep breath here. Whew. That was a lot of stocks. I don't know how many stocks we went through. You guys, I appreciate it in the chat, playing the game with me, throwing the ones and the twos. Let's go ahead and take a deeper look at what we could get for the rest of the week. Now I want to take a little bit looking forward, what do we got out there? Let's see what we have. And man, it's been a tough market. One of the stocks that I want to take a look at is Apple. I always like to look at Apple and Tesla as an indicator for the overall market. And as we can see, Apple's actually trading all the way back down to when you were buying this, if you were buying it on July 1st and July 2nd. That's how far down we are, guys. This is really, I mean, everyone that traded it up here just got caught, guys. And so now we're going to start seeing what are we going to do in Apple? What's going to happen, right? And so there's some lines that I want to focus on. I'm just going to go ahead and delete some of this so that you guys can see this a little bit clearer. So this line for me is very important, the 134.80s. Why? Because also you see the 200-day moving average at 135. So that's where I'm really going to pay attention to see if Apple can get those breaks put on this week and then get back above. Now, one thing to mention is anybody that's traded it up here might start selling on you. So just be careful when you get back up through that for overhead supply. Of course, one that I would look for maybe a potential turnaround to is CAR. CAR has been taking off through the moon the last couple of days. It's been going from 90, pretty much a nice 38% move in about 16 days. So look for maybe a potential turnaround in this one. I would look to see it just kind of halt up here and just quickly turn around, not break through 23.98. We'll see what happens in CAR, but look at that chart. It's been an absolute monster. It's been breaking out since pretty much 95, and we'll see if it can turn around from here up there towards 122s, 124s is that turnaround look. All right, let's keep going. Forgot WBX. I'll take a look for you guys. I got you. Wallbox. That's a name that is a little bit scary. Let's just say that. Maybe you get a breakdown through and then it goes right back above, but these are really hard to trade, especially when you just have that much volatility. You're talking about 35% towards the low, and it's just hard to trade there. We'll keep watching. We'll see what happens. Love Avis. Good trade. Yeah, man, those things. CAR has been an absolute monster. Buddy of mine is talking me into cryptos. Let's take a look at some of those crypto stocks. One of the ones that I liked was BTCM. Was looking for it to have a good day today. And look what happened today. What did it do? It washed out right at the open, made me stop looking at it. And then now it's actually higher than the open here. Looking good to continue into a move into tomorrow. So look at this BTCM, guys. I'm going to keep a close eye out on this one. Like the look here. If it starts pushing through 9, I think you got another attempt to get to $10. And from there, it could start pushing towards the 200-day moving average. Another one that one could trade with is HUT. HUT, look at this one. It traded sideways in the morning. What I wanted to see, it hold the support of the pre-market, and it actually held the support of the prior day. And next thing it did was a quick sweep through the open, looking good on the daily. This is HUT, had good report that was put out this morning. And now I'm going to be looking for it to get towards 1017 and maybe towards 11. This is HUT, and pay attention to this one. I do like it. Hive is another great one for crypto. Yes, you could take a look at Hive. I've been wanting to take a look at that one, see it go off this level. Would be a nice push through $3 tomorrow with some good volume. I'll keep an eye out on this one. So good call out there, HIVE. All right, another one that you can keep an eye out, of course, is Any. Any is a good one here. Look how it's building, going sideways. I do have a feeling that if you get these Bitcoin stocks to break out big, this could be one of them also. And you have a clear definition of support right underneath it at 562. Be careful. This Any could get roaring here. I'll definitely keep an eye out on this one. CLSK. Clean Spark could also move with that Any move. I would look for this one to push up. Mara is also in the same sector, and BTBT is also in that same area. You guys can look at these to see if they reverse and start pushing back off those levels. Played BT, ran out of gas. That's just how it goes sometimes. Mara's on that watch list. Keep it on watch. Crypto is just a good buy and hold. I would agree with that. It definitely has proven that it is a good buy and hold. All right, let's go ahead. Let's take a look here. It looks like we're getting towards 440. We got about 79 likes. We need to get towards 100 likes. You guys do me the favor. Give me those thumbs up if you guys appreciated how we're doing today's show and running through it on Money Mitch. Up next, we're going to have a great webinar for you. That's going to start up at 5 o'clock. I got about 5 minutes left here. If you guys hit the likes, I will stick around. If not, I'll go ahead and I'll get on out of here. We'll do Money Mitch tomorrow. We'll be looking to get some new opportunities. Like always, there's always opportunity in the market. Even when you get stopped out, that's the time when you need to start looking at the stocks, looking at the long-term charts, finding what kind of approach you want for the next 3 months, not just this week. A lot of times that's what I do, and I start looking a little bit more forward and get myself into the right positions versus worrying too much about right now, like this environment. Because when you're worried too much about your today, you don't look towards your tomorrow. And if anything, you're thinking about your past and your prior, and that's not what today is. Focus on what it is. Right now, it's been a troubled time. We're going down towards support on the indexes, and we could find support coming up this week. I'm looking to see what happens. But like always, we want to see that reaction happen and then follow the momentum, not always just try to catch the support. Because if not, what you do is if the market environment isn't going in your direction, you're catching support when the overall market is dropping on you. You guys keep fighting, keep battling. That's why I love the market. It's always a new market environment. Ask yourself, is this the same situation as it was 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, or even 2 years ago? A lot of the times, if not most, the answer is going to be yes, it is completely different. And I need to understand the market environment to master it. All right, that's going to do it for us, guys. Looks like we got 98 likes. That 2 more likes. Couldn't do it. Couldn't get towards the 100. We'll see you next time, guys. Like always, on Money Mitch. And stay at it, guys. Stay in the fight. I will let you guys know one thing, though. If you guys want to check out and learn something, I would definitely check out Pre-Market Preps event. That's going to be on the 16th of October. You guys, if you don't know who Dennis Dick is and Joel Elconin, you guys should find out. These are mentors of mine. And so I definitely tell you guys, check it out.
Get ready. Pre-Market Prep Plus.
So here it is, trading from relationships.
Talk hairs trading, sympathy trading, risk arbitrage, and then we'll even talk to social media.
This is your chance.
Be there.
How to increase the odds.
We're going to dive deep into relationship-based trading, pairs trading, sympathy trading, basket trading, risk arbitrage.
Then get ready for the event on October 16th. You guys think we're fired up on the Pre-Market Prep Show? Then be there October 16th for trading from relationships too.
Well, guys, I saw you guys hitting the like, and I wanted to come back at least for a second to tell you guys thank you guys for the likes. And definitely, I'll do one more stock for you guys. AMC here. Let me fix up the branding there. But AMC, I needed to get back above 37.40 for me to try to take an attempt on the long side. Wanted to see it break through that inside day that we had here. We'll see what happens on this one. Want to see a quick recovery tomorrow and get back above that 39. 37.40 is kind of the area that I was looking to get in and kind of tackle today. It did stop me out just below that. We'll see if we can come back roaring through this number tomorrow. That's what I would want to see. A kind of a push through 38.40s, and then really getting back towards 39. We'll see what happens on AMC and if I'm able to take a swing on this one a little bit later. Like always, guys, we'll see you guys on Money Mitch. Appreciated you guys hitting that like. I saw that one, and I just wanted to come back to tell you guys to definitely hit that like. I know you from, look at the Sauce Man. The Sauce Man knows me from the old days. Hey, There's some family and some love out there. Like always, I appreciate you guys joining me, and we'll stay at it. That's the only way. You got to go ahead and get to the process. The process making is what makes the money, because at the end of the day, it's always probability. We never know if we're right or wrong. The only thing we can do is get into the best trades possible, which gives probability on our side. We'll see you next time. Money Mitch.
It's time for Money Making Mitch. When investors need a story, we're going to the moon. Welcome to Money Mitch, where story is everything. I'm here to find you the next opportunity. It's all about the green hands. Now we all know the bull market is here to stay.